In this video, we will be going over assignment number 6, which is a worksheet assignment. A couple of the objectives of this assignment are to use an educational template and to also work on page layout and to learn how to place an image into a score. So rather than going through the setup wizard, we're going to go over here to templates. And we are going to go to education templates, and we want to have 4measure examples.musx. So we're going to open that, and we are going to call this theory placement exam. And we're not going to have any subtitle or copyright or composer or any of that. I'm going to do everything in C major. And I'm just going to hit finish. And this is what it gives us. It gives us a bunch. It gives us 4 measure staves. So we're going to do all kinds of tweaking to this. We're going to do a lot of text box editing. I'm going to start by deleting the date. It didn't call it what we called it, so we're going to come in here, edit the text. We're going to call it theory placement exam. I'm going to Command A rather. I'm going to go up here to text. I'm going to change my font to Arial. There we go. Up here where it says course, we don't want that. I'm going to double click here. I'm going to hit shift and the underline key. And we want our font to be Arial. So we want that to be over there. That line, we probably want to bold it. I'm going to hit Command B. No, I'm not. I'm going to go text, style, bold. That works. I could have also just done an underline. Okay. Now, the tricky part about this assignment is setting all of our staves up and keeping them in the right order. Our first stave has 2 measures and the base clef is hidden. So we want to get rid of our group. So in my staff tool, I'm going to highlight that handle and hit delete. Now my groups are all gone, which is exactly what I wanted. We also want to get rid of these 2 measures, so I'm going to hit delete, and now they're gone. I also want to hide this empty stave, so I'm going to select it, control click, hide empty staves, and now my line number 1 is looking just like we want it. First question text, we're going to change. I'm actually going to copy and paste my text. Control click, edit text, Command A, delete, Command V, paste. There is my text. I'm now going to come to the measure tool to get this double bar line measure. There it is. And I'm going to put in my whole note right here. And then I need to get a base clef in there. It's very tricky. Let's see if I can remember how to do it. Actually, no, this is what you do. You highlight, just a smidget, double click, hit the base clef, hit OK, and then you slide it over. That's how you do it. Okay, so I got my first question done. My second question, my text is a little squampus, so I'm going to move this up here. It's important that you keep the staves in order, in line, that the third doesn't cross the second, or the layout will be very difficult to do. So I'm going to come over here and copy my text again. Come over here, Control click, Edit Text, Command A, delete, Command V, there's my text. But they drop theirs right after the word the. Again, I only need one measure. So with my selection tool, Shift click, delete those. Staff tool, Control click, hide empty staves. Then I need to shorten this measure up. I'm going to do that with my page layout tool. Click on the page layout tool and you'll notice it gives us a couple handles. This handle, I can shorten it right up. Need it maybe just a little bit longer. It's about there on my final layout copy. I need to put in a D flat, a G, and an F sharp. And I need to do it in whole notes. There's a couple ways to do that. The easiest way, I think, is to change your time signature. So if I change my time signature, I want my beats to be 1, and I want it to be 3-1, so that I can get 3 whole notes in one beat. So I'm going to go D flat, wow, there's my D flat, G, and A sharp. Oops. Okay, those notes are now in. Now you're going to need to place the keyboard graphic, which hopefully you've also downloaded from the Files folder. To place a graphic, you need to come to the Graphics tool, which looks like a box, a pyramid, and a ball. And you're going to get a crosshair. You're going to double click. It's going to ask where that file is. You find it from your downloads, the keyboard graphic. Hit open. And then you'll be able to move the graphic. You can also click these pink boxes to resize the graphic. I'm not going to be overly picky, you just want to make sure you get the graphic in there somewhat close to what it was. Now make sure you, when you resize it, you click in the corner and not this, because it'll skew the proportions if you click on the side. So there is my keyboard graphic.